Ladies and gentlemen, after the current Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua had proposed the implementation of BBI report ahead of Limuru 3 across the country, Moses Kuria is now differing with Rigathi Gachagua. And according to Moses Kuria's tweet, he said, "This is why I will not lie to the people of Mount Kenya region about one man, one vote, 1 shilling. Our region has produced the sitting deputy president and a cabinet members. What other powers will we be looking for? We are a government and we can implement one man, one vote, 1 shilling by Friday if we are serious. Let us be honest with our people." Moses Kuria, 13th on May 2024. There is looming deepening crisis emerging between Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua as we speak this moment. Why do you think these people are now differing on this BBI report? Moses Kuria is trying to tell Rigathi Gachagua that they can form one man, one vote, 1 shilling if they come together as leaders because they are in the same government, rather than to cheat the people of Mount Kenya region or across the country as all on BBI reformation. Why do you think Moses Kuria is now differing with Rigathi Gachagua? That is what we want to break into analysis from at this point. But before I cut on, ladies and gentlemen, if this might be your first time watching me as Azam Kenya TV YouTube channel, may I request you just take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our channel. In that next time when I upload to you such kind of a video, the video will automatically comes to your YouTube platform. I want also to appreciate the members for their great support they have offered to this channel through their subscriptions, like and also comment. Let's proceed with this Moses Kuria on Rigathi Gachagua. I have now confirmed that Gachagua is saying that to confuse Mount Kenya, that now they are for equity, to buy time and delay the focus of Limuru 3, which is now taking place soon in Limuru. And others by Mount Kenya area leaders opposed to UDA policies. So they are just buying time. This is a man who is on his mission. Is just buying time with this BBI because he had realized that the politics in central region have changed the wind, and as the ground is hostile, now he must come out with a new agenda, and this new agenda is the BBI report. Remember, this BBI report was proposed by Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, and the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga in 2018, if I'm not wrong. So they came together, agreed that for our country to be on a better situation, we must reform on the BBI basis. But Kenyans went against it, politicians. They all went against this and said that Uhuru Kenyatta is having interest on Raila Odinga to support him in the election. But you can't now believe whatever is now happening between Moses Kuria and Rigathi Gachagua. When I look at Moses Kuria's tweet, I'm seeing it is a tweet which is making sense. The truth of the matter is that Moses Kuria is just trying to make some mistake which have been done by the current deputy president. Is trying to raise alert that as much as we leaders, we are trying to implement BBI report, but we must also check on some points of correction, that as we are on the same government, why don't we come together and propose for another method of governance. Because the BBI we are now proposing right now is not going to create any changes to the Kenyans and also to our people in Mount Kenya region. The truth of the matter is that Moses Kuria today have spoke a point of sense. Because Rigathi Gachagua, as I have said earlier before, is on a mission. And his mission is to bring unity to the people of Central, which is good, and to take kingpin leadership. After that, he wants these people to support Ruto because they have realized that Central people have changed and they have actually went beyond on not supporting the current government on 2027. So that is why we are seeing Rigathi Gachagua is trying with any means to convince these people to lure the people of Mount Kenya and rally behind him together with President Ruto. The reason why these people are doing this is just to form political basis in Central region, but we are now seeing Moses Kuria is differing, is creating political tension between him and Rigathi Gachagua. Number one, why Kuria is saying this is because he have sensed that the government is still not going to do nothing. They are going to disagree on this BBI reform. Number two, he have realized that the BBI is only meant for those who are called tumbocrats in the government. They are only going to benefit on their own, as millions of Kenyans are still not going to have anything dealing with the BBI reform. So you see, that is why we are seeing Kuria is on this motion to stop Rigathi Gachagua on this BBI report. Another deepening crisis on this Moses Kuria tweet is that he is now raising alert and opening Rigathi's eyes that if you force Central people on this BBI about 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling, then this is going to mark the end of you with the people of Central, because you had formed a good relationship earlier, but now you've realized that you've never fulfilled the promises you made with your boss to your people. Now this is going to deconstruct you and make you unpopular. That is why Kuria is coming out and saying, powers will we be looking for? We are government and we can implement 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shillings. They are in the same government where they are capable to implement 1 vote, 1 man, 1 shilling. That is whatever Kuria is now telling Rigathi Gachagua. It is no longer people, but them to come together and form 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. What does this one mean? It means that if they utilize government money properly to leaders' administration in Central Kenya and also across the country, then they can form 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shillings, which is now being proposed by the current Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Then lastly, last observation on this Kuria's tweet. I can now confirm that our leaders are the ones who are delaying or delay us on development. Let's say the national government is issuing billions of money to various parts in the country. But now we are seeing leaders are the ones who are squandering this money. Then later they will come and blame the government. So we also must be curious on our leaders, be it the governors, MCS, MPs, on how they spend the money from the national treasury. That is Moses Kuria's concern, a apart from issuing knowledge to Rigathi Gachagua, is also bringing new knowledge to other leaders across the country by telling them that don't depend on one man, one vote, one shilling. You can as well utilize your resources well to ensure that you deliver promises to your people, and resources will be equally distributed to the one who is not even capable to do something in the country or to have something to purchase in the country. That is Moses Kuria's remarks, and I can see deepening crisis is emerging because he have actually attacked Rigathi Gachagua directly, which we are hoping Rigathi Gachagua to react on this. But I want to conclude by saying this is not the time for us to emerge into political crisis. We must now come together as leaders and spend our time to reason together and bring development to our people. That is the remarks from Moses Kuria, ladies and gentlemen. What can you say on this deepening crisis emerging in UDA government? Bye-bye, as you hope to meet on another political discussion. Blessed hour, ladies and gentlemen.